Tell my head to stop messing around.
Might get to Group 1 racing this weekend at Moonee Valley, Manicato Stakes with ROCH N HORSE. She's already a Group 1 winner over here and she seems to be in pretty good form. How is she going into this?
Yeah, really going well, Aidan. She's, I think, franked the form of the new market because everyone thought it was a bit of a fluke, but we knew it wasn't. And as I said to the Australians, they actually misread the form. But certainly she's gone on with it and raced particularly well. She's had one look at the Valley. She got around it terrific. So, yeah, we're happy except for the barrier draw. But oh well, it is what it is. And it appears to be really good speed on, and that's going to be the key to it with her.
And so that's the way you combat it. You probably just allow her to find her feet out of the gates.
I think so. I think if you do chase forward, you ask for trouble. And it is a track where, strange enough, it's a big climb from the bottom of the straight to the winning post, and it's doesn't look that way on TV, but there certainly is. If you go and have a look at it, it's a real testing 1200, and that's why the last 100 metres it can turn around and change quickly. You know, so we're hoping that's the case. It's a quality field, and but I'm sure we're right in it. We're right in a race like this. We're a Group 1 winner, and as are a few in the race, but yeah, I'm pretty confident we're up to it.
On what she's been doing, she's got to be competitive in this. Where does she measure up among the best sprinters in Melbourne at the moment?
Oh, look, she'd have to be in the leading sort of half dozen of the sprinters here. Obviously, we're going to get a few interstaters we have that are here, and when you throw in sort of the 3-year-olds, a bit of a surprise with the big 3-year-old race down the straight coming up that a couple of them are going to run. But no, it's a good mix, and yeah, I suppose Everest took the real cream. But there was only probably 4 or 5, and the rest were probably not the real cream, but certainly have weakened this field slightly. But I was surprised with the Everest on so close, how strong this did still stay, this race.
Safely through this one, do you come back for a champions sprint down the straight here?
Yeah, look, we're so good down the straight, we've got to have a crack. And we sort of mapped the program out, and everything's got a plan so far, so she's been lovely to deal with, and she's been pretty push-button, really, so hopefully we can finish with a couple of wins, because let's see where the real money is in these next two.
Okay, another former Kiwi for you at the Valley is Tokorangi. What can we expect there?
Big improvement, I think, especially on her work. Certainly the best she's worked since I've had her here. Had a lot of mixed things. She actually went to South Australia, made it all the way there, and ended up flipping over on a horse walker, injuring herself quite badly, and she'd have a decent break, a bit of a pelvis injury, and anyhow, she seems really good. She won first up. Then we put her away, and she's been a shade disappointing this time around. But I just feel that barrier draws, etc., been against. She's drawn a gate this time, up to a right trip, and certainly worked very, very well.
Okay, let's go ahead one day and into the Crystal Mile, where you've got a couple of runners, Buffalo River, and of course the Kiwi owned and former Kiwi Banker's Choice. What can we expect from them?
The Buffalo River will make his own luck in front or thereabouts. That's him, but there's good speed on. And that's going to be the key for Banker's Choice. The two keys for Banker's Choice are going to be that, one, there's going to be good speed on in front, and two, that it's a smaller field because he does get back. And of course, you know, in those big fields, and they've been big fields, he's struggled to sort of get the right run through and that. So, look, he was pretty luckless last start, and hard to get stopped in your tracks when they're going at full speed, that group class of horse. But he did pick himself up and run home, which is a good sign, and make ground on them when they're at their top. So we just need a bit of luck and running. I'm sure he's up to it. It's just a matter of just getting luck and running. Yeah,
and safely through this one, where does he go to next?
Probably the Champions Mile on the last day. We'll just have to, you know, we'll take race by race. We know we get to a pointy end of the carnival where we need to win some money for the owners. So at some stage we're going to have to go a little bit lighter. But we've always been confident he's been up to it. So hence we've had a bit of a go at these races.
Yeah, Moonee Valley Gold Cup as well, the Good Fight and Nerve Not Birth.
Yeah, look, the Good Fight only run if we get rain.
Yep.
He's at a stage of his career now that he needs the rain to help him get through. We're pretty keen on running him here on Melbourne Cup Day, and not the Melbourne Cup but the other one, the whatever it's called now. It's got the 2800 metre race. So he'll only run if we get rain. The mare loves the Valley, and as was proven in the order, a very underrated mare, and she's just got better and better with time. And yeah, look, I talked the owners into staying on last year with her, and it's worked out really well. And I still think she's got improvement left in her. I don't know if she's as good in the spring as what she is in the autumn. But look, her runs have been good enough, and you know, she's going to. It's a bit disappointing last start, but she's come off a disappointing run before and turned it back around. So we're hoping that can happen.
And I guess potentially this is a Melbourne Cup trial for her as well.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, look, she's in the Melbourne Cup at this stage. We'd love to run. That's what we kept her on work for. So see how we go.
And potentially another runner with a Missouri terrific in the Geelong Cup yesterday as we speak to you, and just been announced a ½ kilogram penalty. Your reaction to that, Mike?
I thought he might have got a bit more, but they gave their reasons. Whereas it looked quite a deep race and a lot of chances, the big field for the Geelong Cup, there weren't anything that was rated over 100, which surprised me a bit. But that's what they rated it on, and so for that reason they give him ½ kilo. He would be a dangerous lightweight if he made the field, very much in Bruce sort of boat. And look, I thought he was really impressive, and if we can get the right weathering but does make the field, they'll know he's there.
Let's turn it around, babe.